going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Doing an injury report for Friday, October 10th, 2025. So Arizona Cardinals, Mack Wilson, the linebacker, is questionable. Cody Simon, the linebacker, is questionable. Max Melton, the corner, is questionable. Zay Jones, the wide receiver, is questionable. Kyler Murray is questionable. Darius Robinson is out. Blake Gilkin is questionable, the punter. Yeesh. They placed their tight end, Tep Reedman, on injured reserve. Trey Benson still on injured reserve. James Conner still on injured reserve. Garrett Williams, corner, on injured reserve. LJ Collar, defensive end, is still on injured reserve. Justin Jones, still on injured reserve. Defensive tackle, offensive tackle, Christian Jones, still on injured reserve. Hayden Connor, the guard, is still on injured reserve. BJ Ojulari is out. Still. Walter Nolan, the second defensive tackle, is still out. Falcons, Xavier Watts, the safety, is questionable. Kyle London, the defensive end, is questionable. Billy Bowman Jr., the safety, is questionable. Darnell Mooney, the receiver, is questionable. Taquan Graham, defensive tackle, is still on injured reserve. AJ Terrell Jr., the corner, is questionable. Kadero Hodges is questionable, receiver. Clark Phillips III, another corner, is questionable. Natrone Brooks, another corner, is questionable. Jordan Fuller, the safety, is still on injured reserve. Storm Norton, the tackle, is still on injured reserve. Braylon Trice, the linebacker, is on injured reserve. Malik Verdon, the safety, is out. Troy Anderson, linebacker, is out as well. So, the Baltimore Ravens, Patrick Ricard, the fullback, is out. Waquan Smith, the linebacker, is still out. Chidobe Awuzie, the corner, our former corner, is out. Devontae Walker, the wide receiver, is out. Zay Flowers, the receiver, is questionable for this game. Lamar Jackson is out. Wow. Emory Jones Jr. is out, the tackle. Nnamdi Amoke is out for the rest of the year. Broderick Washington is his own injured reserve, the defensive tackle. Darius Washington is out till December 7th. Adisa Isaac, the linebacker, is on injured reserve still. Buffalo Bills Dalton Kincaid is questionable for this week. Curtis Samuel, the receiver, is questionable. DeMar Hamlin, the safety, is questionable. Ed Oliver, defensive tackle, is questionable. Matt Milano, the linebacker, is questionable. Tyler Bass is still on injured reserve, the kicker. TJ Sanders, defensive tackle, is questionable. Dorian Strong, the corner, is still on injured reserve. Cameron Johnson, the punter, is still on injured reserve. Tylen Grable, the offensive tackle, is still on injured reserve. And Maxwell Hairston, the corner, is still on injured reserve. Carolina Panthers, Caleb Evans, the corner, is out for this week. Taylor Moton, the offensive tackle, is out for this game. Tershawn Wharton, the defensive tackle, is out. Jeez. Mike Jackson, the corner, is questionable. Charles Smith Wade, other corner, is questionable. Tavion Sanders is questionable. Jalen Coker, the wide receiver, is out. Chuba Hubbard is out. David Moore is still on injury reserve. Chandler Zavala, the guard, is still on injury reserve. Austin Corbett, the center, is still on injury reserve. Robert Hunt, the guard, is still on injury reserve. So, yeah. Chicago Bears, Colston Loveland, the tight end, is questionable. The rookie out of Michigan. Austin Booker, defensive end, is still on injured reserve. Grady Jarrett, the other defensive end, is questionable. Kyler Gordon, the corner, is questionable. Travis Homer, the running back, is still out. Darnell Wright, offensive tackle, is questionable. Dude, I'm telling you, my hand is killing me. Jalen Johnson, corner, is still out. Kareem Ahmad-Gadeji, the tackle, is still out. Amin Obed, I don't think I can pronounce that name, linebacker, is still out. Zach Frazier, another corner, is done. There's a couple other guys done for this year still. Cincinnati Bengals, Shamar Stewart is doubtful. Of course he is. Lucas Patrick, guard, still out. Matt Lee, the center, is questionable. Jamar Chase, wide receiver, is questionable. Dylan Fairchild, another guard, questionable. Joe Burrow is still out. Cedric Johnson, defensive end, is still out. Dejon Anthony, safety, is still out. Cleveland Browns, Mike Hall Jr., defensive tackle, is out. Cedric Tillman, a receiver, is still out. DeAndre Carter, the other receiver, is still out. Deshaun Watson, the quarterback, is out for this week. Dawan Jones, offensive tackle, is done. Winston Reed, linebacker, is still out. David Beller, the other receiver, is still out. Dallas Cowboys, Jonathan Mingo, still on injured reserve. But he's listed as questionable. So, don't know if he'll go or not. Trayvon Diggs, questionable. DeRon Bland, questionable. Jack Sanborn is out, still in concussion protocol. Miles Sanders is done for the year. Knee surgery. Tyler Booker is out for this game. That sucks. Devontae Turpin's out. CeeDee Lamb's still out. Tyler Smith is questionable. Kalen Carson was a full participant in Wednesday's practice, so looks like he might be back. Marshawn Nealon is questionable. Johnny Cornelius is questionable. Malik Hooker's out until November. Marvin Overshown is not back yet. Cooper Beebe and Perion Winfrey are not back yet. John Stevens Jr. Phil Maffa. Not back yet. Peyton Turner. Don't see anything on him. He's still on injury reserve. Siobhan Revel. Rob Jones is out for a year. Josh Butler, Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with him. So we're getting healthier-ish. Denver Broncos, Jonah Ellis, the linebacker, is out. Ben Powers, the guard, is out. Malcolm Roach is still out. Lucas Kroll, the tight end, is still out. Dre Greenlaw is still out. Drew Sanders. I Don't know. Detroit Lions, Avonte Maddox, the corner, is questionable. Kirby Joseph, the safety, is questionable. Brian Branch, the safety, is questionable. Sion Vaki, the running back, is out. Zach Cunningham, the linebacker, is out. Aleem McNeil, their defensive tackle, is still out. Khalif Raymond, the receiver, is questionable. Taylor Decker, the offensive left tackle, is questionable. Giovanni Manu, the other offensive tackle, is questionable. Khalil Dorsey is still out. Terrion Arnold is out. Their main corner, DJ Reed, is still out. Daniel Thomas, safety, is still out. Marcus Davenport, defensive end, is still out. Shane Zeista, the tight end, is still out. Mike Frazier, guard, is still out. Ezekiel Turner was done for the year. Josh Pascal is still out. Malcolm Rodriguez is still out. Yeah. Green Bay Packers, Nate Hobbs is questionable. Devontae Wyatt, defensive tackle, is out. Anthony Belton, offensive tackle, is out. Brandon McManus, kicker, is questionable. Christian Watson is out. Still. Rasheed Walker, the offensive tackle, is questionable. Aaron Banks, the guard, is questionable. Zach Tom, another offensive tackle, is questionable. Jacob Monk, the center, is still out. Jaden Reed, the receiver, is still out. Brenton Cox Jr., defensive end, is still out. John Williams, guard, is still out. Colin Oliver, defensive end, is still out. Marshawn Lloyd, running back, is still out. Houston Texans, Jalen Smith, corner, is still out. Justin Watson, the receiver, is still out. Cade Stover, tight end, is still out. Joe Mixon, the running back, is still out. Danico Autry, his defensive end, is still out. Jalen Reed, the safety, is still out. Jacob Johnson, the fullback, still out. Jimmy Ward, still out, the safety. Elijah Hosey, corner, is still out. Tank Dell, their star receiver, is still out. And Kurt Hanish is still out. The Colts, Kenny Moore II, the corner, is out for this week. Tyler Goodson, the running back, is out. Joe Baki, the linebacker, is still out. Mike Hilton, the corner, is out. Spencer Schrader, the kicker, done. Daniel Scott, the safety, is still out. Jalen Jones, the corner, is still out. Jalen Carlisle, the linebacker, is still out. Jaguars, Robert Hainsey, the center, is doubtful. Brenton Strange, tight end, is out. Yasser Abdullah, linebacker, questionable. Jalen McLeod, the linebacker, is still out. And Cooper Hodges, the tackle, is still out. The Chiefs, Isaiah Johnson, the safety, is out. Ethan Driscoll, the tackle, is out. Still, Jake Brenningstool, the rookie tight end, is still out. The Raiders, Brock Bowers, is out for this game. A.J. Cole, the punter, is questionable. Brendan Jackson, linebacker, is still out. Colton Miller, the left tackle, is out. Lyon Johnson Jr., the corner, is still out. And Aiden O'Connor, the quarterback, is still out. LA Chargers, Trey Pipkins, the third guard, is out. Deshaun Hand, the defensive tackle, is out. Denzel Perriman, linebacker, is out. Joe Alt, the left tackle, is still out. Darius Davis, the receiver, is out. Quentin Johnson, the receiver, is questionable. Scott Matlock, the fullback, is questionable. Jermari Sawyer, guard, is questionable. Bud Dupree, linebacker, is questionable. Marion Hampton is out until November. Najee Harris is done. Khalil Mack is still out. Eric Rogers, the corner, is still out. Dean Leonard, the corner, is out. Josh Harris, long snapper, is still out. LA Rams, Rob Havenstein, the tackle, is doubtful. Tutu Atwell, another receiver, is questionable. Colby Parkinson, tight end, is questionable. Amar Spites, the linebacker, is doubtful. Akilo Witherspoon, the cornerback, is still out. Dolphins, Cornell Armstrong, the corner, is questionable. Elijah Campbell, the safety, is out. Tyrell Dodson, linebacker, is out. Storm Duck, the corner, is questionable. Aaron Brewer, the guard, is questionable. Jason Sanders, the kicker, is still out. Liam Eichenberg, the left tackle, is out. Austin Jackson, the guard, is still out. James Daniels, another guard, is still out. Tyreek Hill is done for the year. Jason Marshall Jr. is still out. The corner, Andrew Mayer, the center, is still out. Yandi Kajist, the tackle, is done. Yeah, they're done for the year. That's all old ones. Minnesota Vikings, J.J. McCarthy is out. Brian O'Neill is questionable. Michael Juergens, the guard, is questionable. Donovan Jackson, another guard, is questionable. Carson Wentz is questionable. Ben Yurosek is out. Andrew Van Ginkel, the linebacker, is out. Ryan Kelly's still out. Tyler Batty's still out. Aaron Jones is still out. Gabriel Murphy, another linebacker, is still out. Ty Chandler, another running back, still out. Blake Cashman, linebacker, is out. Gavin Bartholomew, the rookie tight end, is out still. Patriots, Antonio Gibson, running back, is done. Charles Woods, the corner, is questionable. Christian Gonzalez, the main corner, is questionable. Keon White, defensive end, is out. Jalen Hawkins, safety, is out. Anfernee Jennings, the linebacker, is out. Marty Mapu, the linebacker, is questionable. Saints. John Ridgeway, our former 5th round pick, 6'6", 330 out of Nebraska, is out still. Isaac Gilden, the corner, is out. Alvin Kamara, the running back, is questionable. Trey Palmer, the receiver, is still out. Vernon Broughton, the defensive tackle, is still out. Julian Blackman, the safety, is still out. Barry Wesley, the tackle, another offensive tackle, is still out. New York Giants, Anthony Johnson Jr., the safety, was out, which doesn't matter because that game's over anyway. The Jets, Brandon Stevens, their corner, is questionable. Michael Carter II, another corner, is out. Jamarcus Weston, defensive end, is still out. Alan Lazard, receiver, still out. Braylon Allen, the running back out of Wisconsin a couple years ago, is still out. Marcelio Mercuri Ball, another linebacker, still out. Quincy Williams, still out, linebacker. Elijah Vera Tucker is done. Irvin Charles, receiver, is out. Philadelphia Eagles, doesn't matter because that game's over. Pittsburgh Steelers, Jalen Ramsey is questionable. Calvin Austin III is out. Isaiah Loudermilk is still out. Malik Harrison still out. Skylar Thompson still out. Dante Kent, corner, is still out. Will Howard is still out. Corey Trice Jr., the corner, is still out. 49ers, Kalia Davis, defensive tackle, is questionable. Alfred Collins, another defensive tackle, is questionable. Jaywan Jennings is questionable, the receiver. Mac Jones is questionable. Jordan Watkins, the receiver, is out. Yato Gross-Matos, defensive end, is out. Kevin Givens still out. Ricky Pearsall is still out. Brock Purdy is still out. Upton Stout, corner, is questionable. And Malik Mustafa is still out. George Kittle still out. Nick Bosa's done. Brandon Ayuk still out. Spencer Burford, our tackle, is still out. Ben Barch, the guard, is still out. Jacob Cowan, another receiver, is out. Curtis Rourke, the rookie quarterback, is still out. Seahawks, Devin Witherspoon is doubtful. Corner. Rick Woolen, the other corner, is doubtful. Julian Love, their safety, is doubtful. Derek Hall, the linebacker, is out. Josh Jones, the guard, is out. Robbie Oust, the fullback, is still out. Christian Haynes, the guard, is still out. Riley Mills, defensive tackle, is still out. Jonathan Hankins, their big tackle, is still out. Buccaneers, Zion McCollum is out, corner. Benjamin Morrison, the other corner, is out. Mike Evans, their star receiver, is out. Bucky Irvin, their star running back's out. Josh Williams, another running back, out. Chris Godwin Jr., another receiver, out. Jalen McMillan, another receiver, out. Luke Godecki, their tackle, is out. Christian Eisen, their safety, is questionable. Rashad Wisdom, the safety, is still out. Elijah Cansey, their defensive tackle, is still done. Cody Malk, yeah, the other ones are old, sorry. Titans, Van Jefferson, their receiver, is questionable. Marcus Harris, corner, is out. Blake Hentz, the guard, is out. Bryce Oliver, another receiver, out. Arden Key, linebacker, is out. Joey Sly, their kicker, is out. J.C. Latham, their tackle, is questionable. Mike Browner, safety, is out. Khalil Mullings, their running back, is still out. Devondre Sweat, their defensive tackle, is out. Washington Commanders, Noah Brown is questionable, the receiver. Chris Rodriguez Jr., the running back, questionable. Deebo Samuel, the receiver, is questionable. Terry McLaurin, the star receiver, is questionable. Sam Cosmi, the guard, is out. Javante Jean-Baptiste is still out. Will Harris, their safety, is still out. Jonathan Jones, the corner, is still out. And that's it. So if you guys like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, notifications once we hit 100 doing a free giveaway. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.